In a distant land, deep within the heart of a forgotten jungle, a mysterious and powerful species of giant apes had lived undisturbed for centuries. Towering over the trees and armed with immense strength, these colossal creatures ruled their domain, protecting their sacred land from any who dared to trespass. They were more than just animals. They were intelligent, highly organized, and deeply connected to the ancient spirits of the jungle. But then, humanity arrived, a group of humans, driven by greed and the promise of untold riches, discovered the jungle and the rare resources hidden within its depths. Led by a ruthless general, Commander Hawkins, they brought with them machines, weapons, and technology far beyond anything the jungle had ever seen. Their mission was simple: to claim the jungle and its treasures for humanity, no matter the cost. The first encounter was a disaster. As the human forces cut through the dense foliage, their chainsaws and bulldozers shook the earth. But the sound awakened the great apes. The leader of the apes, a massive silverback known as Kongar, roared as he saw the destruction being wrought on his home. With a single command, the jungle erupted into chaos as dozens of giant apes charged toward the intruders. The humans, confident in their weapons, opened fire. Machine guns rattled, missiles flew, and tanks rolled forward, but the apes moved with terrifying speed. They leaped from tree to tree, smashing machines with their fists, flipping over vehicles, and tearing through the human ranks with primal fury. Commander Hawkins watched in disbelief as his forces were quickly overwhelmed. "We're not dealing with ordinary animals," he muttered. "These things are smarter, stronger than anything we've faced." The battle raged on for hours. The humans fought bravely, but they were no match for the sheer power and coordination of the apes. Kongar himself led the charge, tearing apart a tank with his bare hands before smashing a helicopter from the sky. His apes followed his every command, using the jungle to their advantage, striking from the shadows before disappearing into the trees. As night fell, the human forces retreated, their numbers dwindling. But Commander Hawkins was not ready to give up. He had a secret weapon. Calling in reinforcements, he ordered the release of a massive, experimental battle robot known as Titan X, a mechanical giant designed to take down the largest of foes. The next morning, the jungle shook as Titan X lumbered toward the apes' territory. It was equipped with laser cannons, rockets, and reinforced armor, towering over even the largest of the apes. Kongar watched from a cliff, his eyes narrowing as the mechanical monster approached. He knew this battle would decide the fate of his home. With a thunderous roar, Kongar leapt from the cliff, landing directly in front of Titan X. The two giants faced each other, the ultimate clash of nature versus machine. The battle that followed was like nothing anyone had ever seen. Titan X fired its lasers, scorching the earth around Kongar, but the mighty ape dodged with surprising agility. He launched himself at the robot, slamming his fists into its metal frame. The sound of metal against flesh echoed through the jungle as the two titans traded blow for blow. Trees fell, the ground cracked, and the sky darkened as if the jungle itself was crying out. The other apes watched as their leader battled the machine, while the remaining human soldiers regrouped, preparing for a final assault.